Ronnie Matthews is dealing with every parent's nightmare, the death of a child.
It's been one of the hardest things you could ever imagine, because I think every parent really thinks they know how much they love their kid, but until something like this happened, you'll realize that you actually love them more than you could ever imagine.
Through the pain and hurt, there has come a feeling of hope, bolstered by overwhelming support of the Alto community, the state of Texas, and the nation.
It's just amazing how so many people, you know, in a world that you thought was just going so wrong, that it's so many people that has compassion and love for one another that it just warms your heart.
The evidence of encouragement piles high on the Matthews dining room table. Letters and cards from school children, banners from schools all across Texas, strangers sending their condolences. Support has even come from NFL teams, including the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers, as well as a Dallas Cowboy who grew up not too far from Alto.
Des Bryant was actually at the little get-together they had at the school the day after the accident. It just really touched us that he would show his support like that.
Opposing teams have presented Alto with gifts to honor Cameron. The Alto community offering food and hosting fundraisers to support the Matthews.
Everyone was praying, just rallying around Cameron and Cameron's family, and the response was huge and instantaneous.
Cameron Matthews was a good kid, a well-mannered, quiet, dedicated, and selfless student. He is remembered in part as a tremendous all-sport athlete. He was a receiver, safety, and backup quarterback for the Yellow Jackets football team.
He was probably the best kid in our locker room. Anything great you could say about somebody, he had it.
Cameron's selflessness extended into one gesture when receiving his driver's license last year. He signed up to be an organ donor. His family says his organs helped to save the lives of 6, including his grandfather, who needed a kidney.
For him to look at life in a way to where if I wasn't going to be able to continue, that I'd want to give the gift of life to someone else. I mean, we would love to meet anyone that received organs from him.
Cameron was a team captain, and the Yellow Jackets make sure he is still a part of the coin toss and the opening handshake. His coach and his father want the team not to play solely for Cameron, but to play like Cameron, with the effort of number 1.
Go out and honor him the way you play. If you go out and you take the field and you play like he did, and you honor him in the way you play, you can't walk off that field and feel like you've been defeated.
For High School Spotlight, I'm Maya Golden.
Johnson on a keeper.